Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about division of polynomials using synthetic division. This is for Mathematics 10. So let's have our first example. We have here x squared plus 5x plus 1 divided by x plus 3. Let's write our solution here. This is the first thing that you have to do. Kindly get your divisor or the second given. So that is x plus 3. And then equate it to 0. And then after that, our goal is to have x only at the left side of the equation. So therefore, we are going to transpose positive 3 to the right side of the equation. So we have here x equals negative 3. Why is it negative 3? It is because any number or letter or term that you are going to transpose to left or right side of the equation, automatically its sign changes. If it is positive, then it will become negative. If it is negative, then it will become positive. Next, test 2. After that, we will be writing negative 3 here. Then let's write a box like here. And then we have to get the numerical coefficients of the given. So for x squared, the numerical coefficient is 1. It is an invisible number. It is there, but we cannot see it. And for x, the numerical coefficient is 5. So let's write 5 here. And for 1, of course, it is 1 itself. Next, draw a line here. And then the first thing that you have to do after is to bring down the first number, and that's 1. So bring down 1. So it's 1. And then multiply it by negative 3. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. So let's write it here. And then after that, of course, we have to combine. 5 minus 3, that is positive 2. So write positive 2 here. And then same process. 2 times negative 3, that's negative 6. Then combine. 1 minus 6, that is negative 5. Why is it negative 6? Negative 5. It is because we have here opposite signs. The first one is a positive number, which is 1. The other one is a negative number, which is 6. If you have opposite signs that you are combining, kindly subtract the numbers. So 1 minus 6 is 5, and then copy the sign of the larger number that is negative. So for this part, this will be your remainder part. This last number is your remainder. And then, of course, this is your quotient. So let's write your answer. So for this, you have to subtract 1 to your first exponent because our exponent here is 1. 2 minus 1, that's 1. So it will become 1x squared plus 1x, sorry. It will become 1x plus 2. This is the quotient part. And then let's write the remainder. Minus 5. Your 5 will be your numerator over your divisor, and that is x plus 3 over x plus 3. So let's simplify this. 1 is supposedly an invisible number. So it will become x plus 2 minus 5 over x plus 3. So this is our final answer. Next, we have here 2x cubed minus 11x squared plus 9x minus 20 divided by the quantity of x minus 5. And this is what you are going to do. Same process. Let's write our solution here. And then first step is to get your divisor x minus 5 and then equate it to 0. And then your goal is to have x on the left side of the equation only. So that is x. So for us to fulfill that, we have to transpose negative 5 to the right side of the equation. So it will become positive 5. So now we have here x equals 5. For the next step, write 5 here, which is the value of your x, and then write all of the numerical coefficients of your given, the first given. So you have here 2. Please have the sign of the numerical coefficients. So you have here negative 11, you have here 9, and you have here negative 20. And then let's bring down 2, the first number. So we have here 2, multiply it by 5. 2 times 5, that is equal to 10. Write 10 here. And then combine negative 11 plus 10, that is negative 1 because you have opposite signs. So therefore, you have to subtract the numbers. 11 minus 10 is 1 and copy the sign of the larger number, and that is negative. And that is negative 1 times 5, that is negative 5. 9 minus 5, that's 4. It is because you have opposite signs, a positive and a negative number. So therefore, you have to subtract the numbers. 9 minus 5 is 4, and then copy the sign of the larger number, and that is positive. So that's why it is positive 4. Continue. 4 times 5, that is positive 20. Let's subtract. Negative 20 plus 20 is 0. Always remember this last number is your remainder. So if your remainder is 0, it means that you don't have a remainder. You will not write it in your answer because it is 0. Next, subtract 3 and 1, this exponent. So 3 minus 1, that's 2. So therefore, we will start with x squared, having this. So now we have here 2 x squared minus negative 1x plus 4x. And that's it because negative 1x plus 4, we don't have x here for 4 because the exponent of x is already 1. So for this, x raised to 0. So if we are going to simplify this, we have here 2x squared minus, you can have 1 as an invisible number. So minus x plus 4 times x raised to 0 is 1. Any number that you raise to 0 is equal to 1. So now we have here 2x squared minus x plus 4 times 1, that's 4. So this is the final answer. So that's it for this topic. I hope that you have learned something today. If you have questions or clarifications about us or about the topic, kindly message the Honors Tutorials page. Thank you and God bless.